Hey guys, it's Sergey from DeFi Gator, and today we're here to talk about Lockpay Financial. Very, very interesting project. I'll tell you why in a second. So before we start, and if you don't know too much about us, check out our content on defigator.xyz, where you can find a ton of resources and info on other upcoming projects. And as I like to remind everyone before we jump in, this video is for entertainment purposes only. It's not financial advice. Do your own research and always have fun. So let's take a look at this project. This is very interesting. Why I say interesting is it's similar to another project that came out 2 to 3 months ago, okay, SAFUU. But how is it different? It launched with a lot less liquidity, and yet it has a chart that is just going up. So you ask yourself, in the past 2 weeks, when all of crypto crashed, you got one chart that's just going up. Is it a scheme? Is it, what's going on? I'm going to show you. So first of all, let's look on their website. You got Lockpay Financial. You got this cheesy guy right here who is basically the owner, explaining how you can turn $100 into 420,000, or I guess $1 million in 14 months. Let's be realistic. The Earth is not flat. You cannot turn $100 into over $1 million in 14 months. It just doesn't happen. You can turn $100 worth of tokens into $1 million worth of tokens. Again, worth of tokens in 14 months. But you can't do it in real dollars or euros or Great British pounds or anything else. So, I'm not going to start reading all this. I'm going to go straight to the highlights. So, this protocol claims that they have an anti-dump mechanism. And I'm going to explain what that is. So, right here, you got without the big dumps. Okay. So basically, you got 2.35% per day that it's promising in tokens again. All right. So you're going to earn that much every single day. All right. It's claiming that you can cash out every single day. All right. Double your investment every 30 days. That's all great. It does have a KYC verified. It has locked liquidity. I'm going to make another video later on which shows you that locked liquidity doesn't mean anything. You could still have the entire protocol be rugged with all the locked liquidity. Audit, but again, it's locked, so that's fine. It's an audit by Rate Tech, which is not a super reputable firm. It's a company that's partnered up with Pink Sale. They're okay. I mean, they're not one of the big players. They're not going to go nitty gritty and try to go through the protocol, but they give some. They do have an audit, and they do have some good information on there. So okay, great percentages. By the way, you look at this website. Does it remind you of anything that was out 2-3 months ago? Look at the SAFUU website. Huh? Same thing. Exactly the same colors. This guy literally copied everything about this. The liquidity engine. Look at this chart right here. Now look at the Lockpay right here. Look at this. I mean, this is literally the same thing. Okay? So they're doing the same taxes, the same auto staking, the same burn. I do think they actually send this to a burn wallet, but I don't have that confirmed because SAFUU was sending it to a wallet that was not a dead wallet. That was the big controversy there. Anyway, let's return to the website. So, okay, here's the contract. You can check on that. And look at what the first thing that you see on here. It says, look at our healthy chart. So I click on here and tell me who would not buy this right here. Boom. That is nice. And look at this. There's a $43,000 buy in the past hour. I mean, that's very, very nice chart. When I see that, it almost reminds me of some of the rug pulls that were done back in February and March when they would let everybody buy and then pull all the liquidity out, or wouldn't let. This almost looks like a honeypot, but it's not. This is a legit project, and I'll tell you the caveat. So we're going to go into the white paper. In the white paper, you can read through all this, but here's where you need to take a look. The tokenomics, okay? So you got a 12% buy fee, you got a 14% sell fee, and they did a pink sale, pre-sale, which I'm going to go through real quick so you guys understand how much they gained since the pink pre-sale. So they have the treasury, which they claim they're going to invest and bring back and put more liquidity in. Insurance funds, same thing as SAFUU, where it's going to inject, in case it starts selling off or the chart starts going bad. But here's where here's the different part, okay, than any other auto staker that I've seen. This right here, right now, you are allowed to sell 1% of your wallet holdings per day. So think about that. You're earning 2.35%, but you're only allowed to sell 1%. So the number in your wallet is always going to grow. You're never going to be able to sell everything in your wallet. Never. It's just the way it is, okay, mathematically. Because unless people stop buying, that chart is going to go up for quite a bit more time, okay? Just the mathematics of letting people sell only 1% extended the life of this protocol by probably 2 to 3 months. So if SAFUU is right now, they're struggling. They're still at, I think, in the 40s right now. They were down to the 30s I think they had a high of 300. They were also in the 200s. But they're on month 3 right now. Okay, they're almost at the beginning of their 4th month. You could see how Titano's doing, how Libero's doing. But the main idea here is with 1%, and that's all you can cash out, that means that all your money's locked up, and who controls how much you can sell? It says you could sell up to 5%, but who controls that? The owner of the contract. Okay, so he could go from 1% to 0% if he sees the chart tanking. That is an option as listed right here. I went on the auditrate.tech website. They did do an audit. I double checked that. And I'm going to skip right to the important part. Owner can set fees without limit. You see this? They can set a 0 or they could set a 30% sell fee. So it doesn't matter, right? And then this right here, check this out. Owner can set max transaction amount for sell without limit. So there you go. Every day you're going to wake up and you're going to hope that they didn't rug pull you. Again, this was the big case against Brian Legend from SAFUU that, he's going to rug pull. And guess what? He never did. There's other things he did that we could go over that were, not maybe mainstream. There's a lot of things that were right on the edge, but he never rug pulled. Okay, he did a great marketing campaign. Fantastic marketing campaign. Better than any other protocol out there in the past 3 months because he was able to gain the investors' confidence. He put his face out there. He did everything he could to sell the protocol, and he did. He raised 3.2 mil in a matter of less than a minute on Pink Sale. Now, these guys raised only 700 Phantom or 780 Phantom. I'm going to show you. See this right here? They raised 764 Phantom. And how long did it take them? It took them 7 days. How much exposure did these guys have? Well, I looked at their Twitter, and it was created on March 1st, okay? And by March 4th, May 1st. It was created on May 1st. May 4th, they were already pre-saling. So they had almost nothing out there for people to even kind of see them, right? Or to even know who they are. So they did very, very minimal. They didn't have a campaign that SAFUU did. But they had 7-day pre-sale. They raised about equivalent of about $360,000, roughly. Out of that, 89%, as you can see right here, 87% went to liquidity. So if 87 goes to liquidity of about 360 or 370, all right, let's just figure that's about, let's even say it's 300,000. Liquidity is double the stablecoin amount. So they started out with 600,000 in actual liquidity. Check out where they're at right now. They're at 2.6 million. And look at this chart. Tell me this is not crazy, right? I mean, anybody looking at this is going to go, wow, they already, I'll show you right now. So I like to take the average. If you go to here, you can see they're right now at 20x. They're at 20x right now. And it looks like, I bet you they're going to keep going up as people find out about them. Now, eventually, at some point, they're not going to sustain it. What point will that be? I mean, it took SAFUU 2 months until they started struggling. Okay, with these guys limiting to 1%, I bet you this is going to be probably 3-4 months. If again, no rug pulls happen, no claimed hacks or anything like that, they could be a big powerhouse. I don't endorse them, but I think this is a brilliant move that nobody else thought of. So I want to look at it from a different perspective, from the perspective of, hey, what was it that other protocols were missing? Well, the other protocols were missing the fact that you can't let people take the money out that quick. All right. So these guys, I got to hand it to them. That 1%, it's working. And I doubt he's going to move off that, because right now, even if people find out, oh, I can only take 1% out, well, guess what? They keep looking at that chart and they say, well, I 10x'd. So if they bought down here and they 10x'd, well, it's only going to take them 10 days potentially to take their initial out. It's going to take longer for the people that invest in here, but hopefully it may 5x from here. Okay, so very, very interesting project, very similar to SAFUU, and something to check out. They definitely improved their liquidity. It doesn't look like anything shady has been going on. You can see they launched on the May 10th, and we're at 2 weeks in. So in 2 weeks to have a 20x and consistently hold that, I mean, we could see why, but that is impressive. So if you want to check out this project, come on over to DeFiGator.xyz. Just click on Lockpay Financial in the post-launch list. And if you want to see other projects that we find interesting, come on over to DeFiGator.xyz and also check out our Discord. You can get the link right from our website. Hopefully we see you guys there, and have fun, man. Thanks.